Finally, the Demon Hunter achievement. A Fel of a Time. Deal 8 damage, and then 16 damage with a single Felfire Blaze explosion. Now, because this is with a single explosion, not even within a single game, but in a single explosion, I'm not even going to try to go for the 8, I'm going to try to go straight for the 16. So, Felfire Blaze is a minion, therefore spell damage will not help. So, it is a 2-cost minion, 2/3. After you cast a Fel spell, destroy this and deal 2 damage to all enemies. So what that means is in order to do 16 damage, your opponent's board must be full. Because then you will do 2 damage to each of them, plus the opponent's face, making 16. You can get tier 1 of the achievement as long as they have at least 3 minions, but you need them to have a full board in order to get the 16. Now there are some things that can screw you over that you don't have any control over. If they put dormant minions out, you'll have to wait for those to come up. If they put locations out, you'll have to wait for them to use up the location. Or if they put permanent board space objects into play, and I'm trying to think of one that exists at this time. I guess, for instance, if they're building a starship and they never launch it, then you won't be able to do this. So you need them to have minions filling their board. And while we do not have perfect control over that, we can help them out. If they get 5 or 6 minions and we have enough mana and we want to do the thing, we can pull out a couple more with 30 rats. We can prize vendor to give them cards. We can Tranquil Treant to give them mana crystals. We can Paraglide to give them and us cards. We can give them a broken trinket. And we can use Sarah to increase their maximum mana to make it more likely that they can play all the minions that we're letting them have. So these are, I would say, the core things of the deck. Any Fel spell will do. So I want to put a couple Fel spells in there, but I don't want to put any Fel spells that I need to use in order to survive. I want to save the Fel spells for the Felfire Blaze turn. So let me see what I can put together. Okay, so the Fel spells that we are putting in are Sigil of Cinder, because damage to the enemies is nice, but this is delayed until the next turn, so it won't interfere. It won't accidentally prevent the blaze from doing the damage. And also Warp Drive, which is something I can use beforehand to draw some cards if I need to. I may even have Arkonite Defense Crystals, which I can draw a little bit easier with the Tuskpiercer, because the only other Death Rattle minion in the deck is the prize vendor. So Tuskpiercer will get one of those. And then the Ferocious Fellbat is the only demon in the deck, which means I could potentially draw it with the Umpire's Grasp and reduce its cost by 2. So the Arkonite Defense Crystal and the Ferocious Fellbat will help me keep a defense going while I wait for them to have a full board, or close enough to a full board that I can get the rest of the way there myself. And Carnivorous Cubicle to keep up the Ferocious Fellbats if necessary. Origami Dragon to negate singular large minions if I need to. Aldrachi Warblades for a little bit of lifesteal and control if I need it. And that pretty much covers everything in the deck. I am entertained by this. I do not expect us to win the game, but what we're trying to do is fill up their board, and I bet we can make that happen. Let's go.
Arana versus the Lich King.
All will serve me in death.
What shall I play?
I'll keep all of this. I'm happy to have an Arkonite Defense Crystal on 5, and We've got prize vendor and Paraglide to make crazy stuff happen. Oh, we going up to 20 mana today. Oh, we're probably not gonna get there, but you know what I mean.
I've got the beat.
Interesting choice. Hey, why don't you draw a card? Oh, they're going straight for the dome, huh? Hey, why don't you draw 3 cards?
Job's done. You love my new recipe.
Interesting, interesting. We're gonna let it ride. I see, I see.
Job's done.
Our betrayers will suffer endless torment. My hand is full.
I've got the beast in my sight.
Hey, why don't you draw a card? You know what? You can have some mana too. I don't really want
I've
to do
got
that.
the beat.
Let's do that. Why don't you draw a card? And I think I probably don't have any more Death Rattle minions, huh? Okay, okay. I'll just do that to get it on my hand. Have some mana.
I am at Nightmare's gaze!
Come on, put more minions out.
You look tasty. The roots lend their strength.
Fair. Have an amulet.
Who could put a price on such powerful artifacts? I could.
What version of that does he get? It can't attack.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
You'd think he'd have lots of
Solarian circle brings aid.
minions then. Interesting.
I've got the beat.
Uh-oh. Okay. Please have 2 minions in your hand still. There's 1. There's 2 minions all across. Felfire. Tier 1. Tier 2. Hell, let's do it again.
menagerie is for guests only.
I'm low on cards.
Work out those knots.
Oh.
I've exhausted my deck.
Huh. Draw your cards, why not?
The Ariel is slain. Go forth on swift wings.
All are nourished when the cycle renews.
Wow, nice. You may as well have gone for the 45 one. Well, honestly, I don't even really know what to say about that one. Great success, fell of a time, tier 2, first try, and we won the game. And as much fun as I have making these Hearthstone videos, I am also happy to be going back to my Baldur's Gate 3 content. I am currently doing an immersive run, and the character I'm using is a friend of mine. He is a local professional wrestling heel named Trevor Eon. So that character is going to be throwing things at people, using improvised weapons. I think is an entertaining way to play the game, and I hope you join me and watch some of that, and I hope you have a good one.